guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test server and we are looking at the bountiful trials of Raku. So we've already run through the ones with Peggy, so this is actually the second bountiful trials. There they are. Raku, the raccoon, the rascal himself. There he is. Make sure you don't need any of the food that he has. As you can see there, he does reach around to his backside and unfortunately cleans it out just a little bit. Always make sure that you do these. You do get your 60 elite stones. So ultimately you do get a free copy of a hero as well as rare stones and some other goodies in there as well. So looking at the trial, this one is going to be similar to the last ones. You only have to fight 3 different team comps to run through here. So relatively easy to get through here. So the first one we're going to look at is Arthur and Astrilda. So Arthur on top, Astrilda right in the middle. Raku is going in the top, followed by Rowan and then Falks. Very interesting combination that they're using Falks in here, but ultimately, as you can see, Nara in the top grabbed Rowan, which not sure why he didn't grab Raku, but ultimately this team looks like it's gonna work out pretty well here as long as we can get Thorin down. And Raku does the crowd control, very, very cool. 4.62 million damage. So a significant amount of damage he's putting out right there. That is a lot of damage. So we're going to go actually up into the right, which is right here. Hit up the second arena guard. Going to stay with the same team. So here we do have Iran. So it's going to be a pull-in of these 3, which I'm hoping is going to provide some crowd control back there. But there is Raku. He's got the big slingshot up in the back. Boom. Attack so fast. Remember, he brings his own haste buff as well. There he is shaking his backside again. 3.13 million, 1.47 there by Falks. So ultimately not too bad for Falks. Now just continuing over to our right side, we're going to change up the team comp a little bit, which I'm surprised that they don't have very many wilders running with them. So in this one, it is actually a combination of Warwick and Scrag, which we know they're both going to go to the enemy side. And all the heroes here have a plus 30 signature item. They are maxed out with furniture. We're going to go with Rowan and Rain on this one. So allowing, there's the Bone Breaker from Warwick. Scrag providing big buffs to anyone on that side. And it is Rowan versus Rowan in the back. Guys, but look at Raku. Got the big machine gun slingshot up in the back. There it is again. Such a very, very cool animation. Try to get Wukong down. Wukong is a hero. You do have to do a considerable amount of damage, and crowd control doesn't work very well on him. So even here, look at that, 7, 6, 4 million damage. So Warwick definitely pumping out some damage on that one. Now we're going to continue down into the right for our next Arena Guardian. And sticking with the exact same team, guys. So it's going to be Warwick. It is going to be Warwick and Scrag, followed by Raku right on the top. And Portal Party, or Ooden, just relocated him right on top of Arthur. So very, very cool to see. Got the big slingshot up there as well. Which remember, Rain in this combination is giving that 30% buff to the damage, which is awesome. Raku got all 5 kills on this one, so very, very powerful there. 3.26 million damage, so doing a ton of damage there. In the final team, we are going to go with Lightbearer. So this is actually going to be a combination of Hendrik and Astrilda. So we're going to drop these guys out. Hendrik and Astrilda down there. Raku stays in the spot. Rowan stays in the spot. And then Namora actually joins this formation as well. Boom, got pulled in right in the back, but look at that. Namora is crowd controlling Iran, making it very, very cool in the bottom. Here comes the big pig slingshot up in the top. And he does also have the crowd control. Right there, you've seen Iran was crowd controlled right in the middle of the battle. Do have some Mesmerize, and it just takes a while to bring all of her bats back in to kill Namora out, which I think Namora might have gotten the Mahira kill. 4.46 million damage, so very, very cool there. We'll check out his skills and abilities in just a minute. So if you're just going through the trial, last one, this camp is actually going to stay with the exact same formation that we had. Hendrik with Astrilda, Raku, is going on top. Then we have Rowan and we have Nomura, which is our crowd control aspect. You'll see the little heart show up on this side when she is doing her crowd control, but there is the big slingshot again, guys. Seems to work well with Hendrik, because if he does take early damage, Hendrik will actually keep him safe. And he's got a little raccoon head that was right there over Thorin. 5.84 million damage. Very nice, guys. So very easy trial to get through. Go ahead, we'll pick up our last chest. And that completes the trials, guys. I'm going to go ahead and look through the skills and abilities of Raku. So if you haven't seen them yet, that will complete out his arena of trials. So that is completely done. So the big one, of course, is his Acorn Cannon. Shoots the most injured enemy target. So this is a really big effect because it, similar to Isabella, is going to focus on the most injured enemy target. So this ultimate ability is going to be a finishing move for sure, dealing 330% damage. The attack also deals additional damage worth to 55% of the health which the target had already lost, and stuns them. So essentially, guys, this is going to be massive because not only are you doing damage, you get additional damage, and it has a crowd control effect in there. Very, very strong. Value cannot exceed 900% of Raku's attack rating. So the higher the attack rating, the more damage this is going to do, capping at 900. If it kills the target, it will be cast again. So if he does kill the target, he's going to go ahead and use Acorn Cannon again, which is very powerful. Plus, he is immune to crowd control abilities. This is one of the drawbacks that we see when we look at heroes like Verk. Verk's ultimate ability gets interrupted all the time, gets locked down all the time because he is not immune to control abilities, essentially when he's using his ultimate ability, which would make him super powerful. Of course, we do have Entangled Shot, which is a second form of crowd control. His ult will go ahead and stun. This, he shoots an acorn, or I believe it's an acorn that he has back there, but also does damage and imprisons them for 4 seconds. It's like an Ardent Root, so it does lock them up. Then we look at Peckish. Eats a snack that makes him immune to control abilities. So now he has 2 forms of control or CC reduction, or actually getting rid of crowd control. Attack rating by 50%. Haste is raised by 50 points when active, meaning that he is going to attack super, super fast by himself. Then, of course, we have Raku's Mark. That was the little raccoon head that you've seen show up over Thorin. Whenever an enemy target is under the effects of a control ability, Raku will additionally target them with his normal attack over the next 4 seconds. Passive ability as well. Damage dealt to enemies under the effect of a control ability is increased by 45% at level 3. So very, very powerful, especially if you have a team that controls crowd control, because when they are under that CC effect, Raku is going to mark them and go ahead and do more damage to them, which is very cool. Signature item, of course, just further buffs what he has. Normal attack that inflicts damage reduces the enemy's haste by 15 points for 6 seconds, and it can stack 3 times, guys. That's a big haste reduction. We have 20 haste reduction, 25 haste reduction, stacking 3 times. The normal attacks deal additional damage equal to 15% of the current health, but cannot exceed 650% of Raku's attack rating. So ultimately, Lilith knew this hero was going to do a significant amount of damage. That is why they put the caps in there. Here they do tell us about the caps. I know when it came to Ainz with the 16,000 cap, they never told us about. Ultimately, they are capping him because he is going to do a ton of damage. Then, of course, his furniture. Normal attacks which strike enemies under control abilities will reduce the cooldown time of Peckish, which is going to further increase the amount of damage that he uses, or that he gets out of that ability. Raku is able to use his ultimate ability an additional time if the initial ultimate did not kill the enemy. So if you kill an enemy with the ultimate, you get another chance. With his 9 of 9, if you don't kill the enemy, you still get another chance. I wonder if it says this effect can only be used once each time Raku's ability is used. So essentially, if you ult the first time and don't kill the target, it is going to go ahead and use it again, which is very, very powerful. And of course, reducing the time frame of Peckish, his ability, will bring his attack rating by 50%, haste by 50 points, allowing him to absolutely destroy teams, just like we've seen in his Arena of Trial. So guys, that will do it for the video. That is the Arena of Trials for Raku. Very, very excited to see him and Peggy. They should be dropping Tuesday. The patch should be up. So Monday we'll have the notes. Tuesday will be the patch. And then later on in the evening, it will be the trials that will be up and available. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.